Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies. Hey, it's Nisha. I know it's Sunday. I just wanted to pop in. We just completed our last check-in tonight, and I got everybody marked off. Everybody's checked in for the Little Black Dress Challenge. And I just wanted to come to you really quick because as we were making our way through the check-ins and I was talking to some of the ladies this weekend, a couple of them were having some issues with either pH levels or Yoni issues or bladder issues. And I just wanted to touch on it real quick. And I figured that I would do it on the main page. I will post this in the Little Black Dress group, but I also want to post it in the big group as well so that I can share this information. Now, when I said Yoni, um, that's our little girl downstairs, vagina. Anisha just says vagina because she's a nurse. I hear her say it all the time. Probably why I say it more now. But the Yoni, also known as the gates of paradise, the secret place. The Chinese call it the golden lotus. So anyway, I've been having for a while some issues with my lady parts and my reproductive system and my cycle and everything else. And I'm getting to the age where I'm going to be approaching that menopausal age very soon. I don't know when it is. I got some clients who are 60 years old who are still like, I'm still on my cycle. I got people who are in their 40s and 30s who feel like they're going into menopause and all that. So I've really been focusing on what's going on with my body, especially since I've had some very, very long cycles lately and some off cycles and different things like that once I went to my doctor. So I heard this weekend during check-ins that some of the ladies are also having some of the same issues as me, and so I wanted to share what I've been doing thus far. So what I've implemented into my body after having like really bad cramps lately, I had, as I told y'all, like a 16-day period, cramping and just issues like that. I've started doing like a Yoni cleanse for my body, for lack of a better word, through teas. I've been creating my own teas, buying the products from places like what's it called, Greens Nutrition, down on Miracle Mile. They sell herbs. There's a couple other places that I've been buying herbs from on Amazon as well, and creating my own teas by using some of the products that have helped me. So you might have some of these products in your house that can help you with some of the things. Black cohosh is an herb that I use. It helps with menstrual pain and inflammation and also the start of menopause. I also use chamomile, or some people call it chamomile. It's anti-inflammatory for that area down there, also for my stomach, because I really bloat really bad as my cycle is getting ready to approach as well. I use what's called cramp bark. It's a great herb. I literally put it into the bag and dip it and make it in my tea as well. It's good for cramps. It's good for postpartum pain for women who have just delivered. It's good for any types of unfavoring female pain that you may have in your body. And my favorite of all is passion flower. Passion flower is one of the greatest herbs ever created. God gave us everything that we need, and it's right here on this earth. It is a pain reliever. I give it to my son when he has issues with sleeping. It helps stress. It helps depression. It helps with my cycle as it's getting ready to start. All the good stuff. So I use that. As I've been studying, what I've learned is that I got my cycle when I was 15 years old. And at the time that I got my cycle, I hadn't talked to my mom a lot. So I was kind of like, what is this and what's going on? But I wasn't able to use tampons right away. It took me about a year or so to get comfortable with using them. But once I did, I have always, always used tampons. And as a study has helped me through one of my certifications, I started going into female reproduction, female organs, the nutritional and vaginal issues that women have, because I think it's important that I stay up to date with you ladies on this stuff. So one of the things I found out is the product that I always use, always, has been one of those people who have had lawsuits, they've had pending issues, I've used this product. I am 45 years, 45 years old. I've used this product since I was 18 years old. This product has bleach, it has chlorine, it has pesticides. It's been known to have plastics in it that people use for autoing and heavy instrument equipment for connecting furniture parts together. Those are all parts that always, and many of the other tampon and feminine product companies out there have used for years and years and years, until women's bodies started dying and breaking down on us for this. And think about every month times X amount of years putting this plastics, putting these toxic materials, putting these bleach and chlorine and pesticides into your body. And then we wonder why we're getting 40 years old and we've had these chronic issues and our stomachs bloat on a dime, or every month as it's coming, our body is rejecting what we are trying to put in it. So hysterectomies are 3 times higher in Black women than any other race out there. When I looked up the products in Always, there were 5 carcinogens listed and 3 different reproductive toxins listed. Now, they've made changes and they have pure lines out there now. But what I have started using is a product called Honey Pot. And because it doesn't use any type of perfumes, it doesn't use any type of chlorine, it doesn't use any type of bleach or colors, and it even has, one of the lines has like a little mint flavor that kind of gives you a refresher. I've heard of, the different Yoni steams and all this stuff, but I'm really confident in doing the teas that are helping my body right now and cleaning up what feminine products that I put into my body. So I definitely wanted to bring that to you and share that with you. The other issue that at least 5 of the women who checked in are having is bladder infections. Some of them have had them worse in life, and the detox cleaned them up, and some of them just have started having some issues as they're cleaning up their diets. And I wanted to go over a little bit of bladder issue concerns with you if you have time to listen. Okay, so for those of you who don't know and aren't aware, there are a couple of things that are known to irritate the bladder. And bladder irritants, once they happen, they go from down here. It feels as if something is just sitting on your stomach and pushing on your stomach and agitating. Your clothes don't feel right. Your body doesn't feel right. You keep having to go to the bathroom and feel like you got to go and nothing's coming out. All these different things happen, especially bloat here when your bladder is agitated. The main irritant of bladder irritation is caffeine. That can come from your pre-workout that you have selected. It can come from coffee. It can come especially from decaffeinated coffee, green tea, also energy drinks, which makes me back again to the pre-workout that you guys might be taking, as well as chocolate. The darker, the more caffeine, the more irritant it can be to your bladder. Also, alcohol, which causes you to be dehydrated, which can agitate your bladder as well. Red wine, especially if you're going to make a choice between red wine and white wine, go with the white wine, which has less products in it that agitates your bladder. Carbonated alcohol will agitate your bladder. My glasses are getting so dirty. Champagne agitates the hell out of your body. The bubbles, the bloat is real when you're drinking champagne. Acidic foods can really agitate your bladder, such as tomatoes, onions, citrus, pineapples, lemons and limes sometimes will agitate your bladder, and kiwi. If you're a kiwi person, that might be something that's agitating your bladder. Condiments, soy sauce, pickle juice, mustard can agitate your bladder. Chili, paprika. Look at the ingredients in your salsa. Sometimes salsa has things that will agitate. So you gotta really look at the ingredients, especially if you're starting to have issues with your bladder, okay? Artificial sweeteners, like Equal, like Sweet and Low, Diet Coke, a lot of sugar-free products can agitate your bladder. So go with something that is less artificial sweeteners in it, like Splenda or Stevia or something like that. Just look and drink your water. And I lately have really been pushing alkaline water because it has helped me greatly. So I hope that I've shared something that's helpful with you and you can pass it on to the next person. Remember, the woman is the first teacher. So if I said share something healthy that you can use with you, make sure to pass it on to someone else, okay? Have an enjoyable Sunday.